My cat is being crazy. Hello, welcome to this episode of Quest for Life, and this episode is Matcha Latte. Happy New Year if I haven't said that. It's good to be back. I just got back from the Philippines and I've been getting settled back and accustomed to being at home again, and I'm really glad to be back and to be doing this episode. So I had wanted to do this matcha latte episode a long time ago, so I'm really sorry for that. I had misplaced my footage and then I couldn't find it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I accidentally deleted it. I'm gonna have to shoot again sometime, so I kind of didn't make that video for a while. But recently I found the footage, so I'm like, oh, it's not lost. I can still make the video. So a few things about this recipe before I show you how to make it. In this video, I made a cold latte. I used cold almond milk and just all the ingredients fresh. But if you wanted to do this as a warm latte, I just recommend warming up the milk a bit, but not too much that it starts boiling. Just heat it up enough in a little pot so that it gets just hot enough. Some more notes about this recipe. I actually worked on it for quite some time. It took me a few tries to get a latte that I really enjoyed, and so some of my tips for this recipe, some good notes, is to use maple syrup as a sweetener. If you want to go sugar-free, you can use stevia, although stevia is it's not as sweet, of course, so it doesn't mask, so it'll have a strong flavor. Before, I had tried making this recipe with just milk and sweetener, and it was okay, but using the coconut creamer, flavored one, especially like hazelnut or vanilla, really brings it to the next level and makes it have that cafe taste, like one that you buy somewhere out there. So yeah, those are my tips. Maple syrup and a coconut creamer really make this latte really, really tasty. A couple more important notes for this recipe. When you blend the teaspoon of matcha powder with hot water, make sure it's not too much water. Probably like about an ounce of water, even less than an ounce of the hot water is probably enough for the matcha powder to dissolve. If you do it with too much water, your drink may taste a little watery, so we don't want that to happen. And also, you can blend the matcha powder in different ways. You can do it the traditional way with the bamboo whisk and the little bowl. You can find a little set like that on Amazon. But what I used is the electric frother that I bought from IKEA, which is really cheap and under $5 or $4. And it powers up with AA batteries. It was in my 2015 favorites, and so I just used that little electric frother to blend the matcha powder with the hot water in a little separate bowl, and then brought that into my milk along with the sweetener and creamer, and yeah, it worked out great. The ingredients that you will need to make this matcha latte are 1 cup of almond milk that you can keep cool or warm up, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, a teaspoon of matcha powder blended with a small amount of hot water, 1 tablespoon of coconut creamer. You can choose a flavor if you want, like hazelnut or vanilla. You can use a whisk or a frother to do this. Thank you for watching my episode of Matcha Latte. Let me know if you do try this recipe. I love matcha and hope you like it too. And have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.